Week 12 of the National Football League.
And we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Eagles in the...
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from L.A. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Second and 6 coming up here. They send a man in motion. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. He put everything he had into this one. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. Another run for Henry. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jared Verse on the tackle. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He's on the move. He can run it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
They'll send their tight end right. They'll run here with Blake Corum. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Chased out to his right. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that takes them to 3rd down. Man in motion out of the slot. Richardson on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dortch now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send St. Brown in motion left. Carr now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 20-yard line.
A-Chain on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a big run, 9 yards, but they're still facing a 3rd and 10.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw complete to Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Richardson. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it on 2nd and short. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is Henry on 2nd. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go. Running once more with Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Bouncing football. Picked up by the Rams. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Look, you know, I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great... Everything they were hoping for, but while a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Henry is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Man in motion here. Carr with it on first. He throws a bullet deep to the... That one's cut at the 10-yard line. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Eagles and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. They're driving forward, but won't get beyond the line. Christian Barmore with the play. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Into the hands of Likely. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down. Nope, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Running it after the penalty. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Returns looking good so far. And the work's already half done thanks to that return. They're taking over at midfield. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 7. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. From the shotgun, Carr. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Rolling again, it's Carr. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Koo able to put it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're gonna send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They run the counter to H.N. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Carr here from the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 38. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
Carr throwing on 3rd. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And they're going to take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now it's 2nd down. They run. Here's Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Rams will take possession. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. This is complete to Olave. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll send him over right. Oh, look at this. They give on the jet sweep. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Davion Clowney on that stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the Eagles' 42-yard line.
Here's A-Chain running right. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Putting a receiver in motion. They go play action with Carr. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out. And indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Eagles and this running back headed back out for a new series. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down throw here from Richardson. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This our last play of the quarter. Achane gets this on the draw. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. Second and 6 coming up here. Blitz coming, Carr. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he touched him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Carr now on 1st and 10. Able to find Achane. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Fires right away, but incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And the Eagles get to it. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on fourth actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Third and 4 coming up now. Trying down the middle with Henry. Oh, he trucked that defender. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dortch now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Looking to throw, Carr. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
2nd and 10, here's Carr. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
What now?
Back to the air. Carr. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Carr to the air now. Has a man, it's Achan. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an...
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Henry running to the left. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now. From the 27. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Carr with it on 1st. Throw reeled in by Mayer. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Carr. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Carr. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. That one's cut along the left sideline. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing again, it's Carr. St. Brown there to bring it in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying for it, it's Achan. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Works it past the 20. Through the 40. Down the sideline to the 45. Into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out come the Rams on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Carr here from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Carr back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing his Carr. Hitting Olave on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. One final shot here. Sheds off a rush. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.